Good morning, Cullman. Thank you for joining us on Cullman Today. I'm your host, Christine Wiggins, and today is Friday, August 29th. Coming up on Cullman Today, Cullman Museum to celebrate 50 years and launch Cullman250 initiative. Producers urged to scout as fall armyworms threaten Alabama fields, and Labor Day closures. All this plus sports, weather, and more. Now let's take a closer look at the top stories happening in Cullman today. Cullman will mark two major milestones with a special joint celebration next month. On Thursday, September 4th, the Cullman County Museum will host an event honoring the 50th anniversary of its building while also launching the Cullman250 initiative, commemorating America's upcoming 250th birthday. The celebration will be held at the museum on 2nd Avenue Northeast. An open house runs from 1 to 4 p.m., giving guests the chance to tour exhibits, enjoy light refreshments, and learn more about the area's history. At 2:15, an official kickoff ceremony will take place with remarks from city and county leaders, committee members, and community partners. The event highlights 5 decades of preserving Cullman's history while also setting the stage for Cullman250, a year-long series of programs and events designed to connect the community, honor the past, and celebrate the nation's 250th anniversary. Fall armyworms are once again a concern for Alabama producers, and experts say scouting fields early and often is the best defense. These pests usually show up in late July or August and can strip healthy forage fields in a matter of hours. Entomologists with the Alabama Cooperative Extension System point to heat and rain patterns as key drivers of outbreaks. Typically, new flights of armyworms occur every 30 days, but when temperatures rise, the cycle speeds up to every 25 days. That means more generations overlap, creating heavier infestations. Farmers are urged to scout fields daily, especially in the morning or evening when the caterpillars are most active. Early detection makes control easier since smaller worms respond more effectively to treatment. Producers can look for jagged grass edges or clusters of birds feeding in fields as signs of an outbreak. If armyworms are present, quick action is critical. Options include harvesting hay early, grazing cattle on infested pastures, or applying insecticides. Experts recommend choosing products based on rain fastness, cost, and residual control, with systemic options providing longer-lasting protection. To help monitor outbreaks statewide, Alabama Extension is offering a fall armyworm tracker with weekly updates and maps showing reported cases. Producers can access the tool and additional resources online at aces.edu/go/FAW tracker. City of Cullman offices will be closed on Monday, September 1st, in observance of Labor Day. Sanitation schedules for both residential and commercial customers will not be affected. As a reminder, since Labor Day is a federal holiday, most state and local government offices, banks, schools, and post offices will also be closed. And that's all for our top stories this morning. Coming up, Wallace State soccer falls in 2-0 return to home field, and cross country earns top 10 preseason ranking. Sports is next. Welcome back. Wallace State soccer returned home in a historic fashion this week, hosting its first match on campus since the program was disbanded in 2013. The Lions took the field Tuesday afternoon against Copia Lincoln Community College. Fans filled the stands for the long-awaited homecoming, but despite generating several scoring chances, Wallace State fell 2-0. Copia Lincoln struck first late in the opening half, then doubled the lead early in the second. The Lions continued to battle but couldn't find the back of the net. Still, the match marked a milestone for the program, giving both players and supporters a true home atmosphere more than a decade in the making. The Lions, now 1-1 on the season, will look to rebound Saturday when they host NCAA Division II Union University at 1 p.m. Meanwhile, Wallace State cross country enters 2025 among the nation's elite. In the NJCAA Division II preseason rankings, the women's team opens at number 2 in the country, while the men are ranked number 7. The Lions are joined by several ACCC programs also ranked nationally, setting the stage for a competitive season across the conference. Both teams will open their campaign this weekend at the Memphis Twilight Meet. And that wraps up sports for today. Coming up next, Cullman's German heritage takes center stage at the 2025 Burgermeister Ball this month, and the Cullman Community Theater holds open auditions September 6 through 8 for its fall production, 12 Angry Jurors. Welcome back. Now it's time to speed things up with a news rundown. 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Bargain hunters will have 2 opportunities this September to shop for deals and hidden treasures at 2 major community yard sales. The Cullman County Agricultural Trade Center yard sale will take place on Saturday, September 13th from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m., followed by the Sportsman Lake Park Fall Yard Sale on September 20th from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. Both events are free to attend and open to the public. For more information or to purchase a vendor spot, visit the Cullman County Ag Center Yard Sale or Sportsman Lake Park Fall Yard Sale event pages on Facebook or contact them directly. The Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce and Visitor Center is inviting the community to its 2025 Burgermeister Ball, set for Thursday, September 25th at the Byre at St. Bernard. The annual event, sponsored by Hometex, kicks off the fall season while celebrating Cullman's German heritage. Guests will enjoy fine dining, German-inspired music and games, and plenty of lively entertainment. The evening also includes the introduction of this year's Burgermeister. Local breweries Ethos Craft Brewing, Goat Island Brewing, and Hofbrauer München will be on hand to help raise a glass in celebration. The Burgermeister Ball runs from 6 to 9 p.m. with tickets priced at $100 for chamber members and $125 for non-members. Space is limited and guests are encouraged to reserve tickets early. Attendees are invited to dress in traditional German attire for a night of culture, fun, and community. September is Library Card Sign-Up Month, and the Cullman County Public Library System is celebrating with a sweet deal. New library card holders this month can pick up a special voucher good for a bakery item at Karma's Coffee House or a tapas dish at Jubilee Kitchen and Bar while supplies last. The library says it's the perfect time to get connected to all the resources a library card offers, from books and e-books to digital services and community programs. Partnering with local businesses adds an extra treat to the celebration and highlights the connection between community spaces in Cullman. Library officials encourage anyone without a card to stop by their local branch and sign up before the end of the month to take part in the promotion. The Cullman Community Theater is gearing up for its fall production of 12 Angry Jurors and inviting local talent to audition. Tryouts will be held September 6 through 8 at Technology Village in Cullman. The auditions are open to adults 18 and older and will be first come, first served with no scheduling required. Participants are asked to bring a headshot and resume if available, and to prepare a memorized monologue from the selections provided. The play will be co-directed by Christy McCrickard and Rodney Basenberg, with rehearsals beginning in mid-September and performances planned for early November. Organizers say this is a great opportunity for local performers to showcase their skills and be part of a community production. Anyone interested in being on stage is encouraged to come out and audition. And that's your 4 stories in under 4 minutes. Now for a quick break before we look at your Labor Day weekend weather ahead. I'll be right back after this quick message. Now let's take a moment to look ahead at the weekend weather forecast. We've got a pretty good-looking Labor Day weekend taking shape, starting today with mostly sunny skies and a high near 83, a low around 63 with a slight chance of showers tonight. Saturday and Sunday look to be cookie-cutter days with highs in the mid-80s and lows in the mid-60s. Both days have a slight chance of showers. Labor Day looks good too, with partly sunny skies and a chance of afternoon showers with a high near 82. Expect increased clouds into Monday night with a low around 62. And that wraps up today's edition of Cullman Today. Thank you for sharing your morning with us. And remember to stay connected by following us on social media and visiting Cullmantribune.com for the latest from our community. We'll be back bright and early Monday morning at 6:30 a.m. Until then, I'm Christine Wiggins with Cullman Today. Have a fun and safe weekend, Cullman.